T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Welcome to another Chill Review. Right now it's Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Animated Universe Bumblebee. This has been a highly anticipated figure for me, so that's why it's not in the box. And I don't even have the box out here, but here is some footage that I took when I opened it or took it out of the box from Amazon. That's where I got this from. Link in the description for where you can find it on Amazon. I don't know what the price is. If it's more than $24.99, don't bother me. Just keep checking until it's the regular price. This Bumblebee is deluxe class as far as just the price point. He is very, very tiny, close to what used to be known as Scout class, basically. He comes with two of these translucent rocket packs right here, or rockets, I should say. They made him boost very fast in the cartoon, but they did have at least some paint on them. But right now they are just clear transparent. I don't know why they went with that. Now they did like materialize on his body from what I can remember. And then here are his stingers. The original deluxe class figure had half a stinger on each hand already. They flipped out, which hindered the wrist articulation. But they can actually connect. I don't think the ones on the original figure actually tab together. I think you just had to pose it. These actually do tab together. Here is the actual Bumblebee. Here's how he comes out of package anyway, with these knee pad thingies. When you bend, they're still up. I don't like that. So I'm gonna just let you see him right now. With that, he is very compact. Reminds me of the Transformers Classics Bumblebee, which I think the original kind of reminded me of. Definitely the vehicle mode. But this is like they combined the animated with that, and now here's what we got. These never have to be up, so I just put it in here when I figured out you could actually do this, because I don't like that. I put it down so that when you bend the knee, you don't have to worry about a random black piece just sticking straight up. Let's get his arms down. And lets you see the face. This guy and Optimus, they really went hard into the animated aesthetic. The Prowl had like a big chin, but he looked more like a G1 figure. This and Optimus, they went all in. The articulation is crazy. Not only is the head on a ball joint, and he can look all the way up like that, but he can kind of tilt on the ball joint, of course rotate. It seems to like bump right there. But he also has a hinge that you can use as a secondary joint. So he has 2 points of articulation in the neck. The shoulders, they go up like this. They rotate on another separate little hinge. But you can make this hinge right here come down to get you 90 degrees of articulation. I love it. If the arm can go back that much, it can go even further if you use this joint right here in the upper bicep. It can come up that much, but of course it goes further if you use the upper bicep. It does swivel at the bicep, at the lower bicep anyway, but it kind of bumps up against this, but you can get around that and bend his elbow at least this much. And on top of all this, he does have wrist rotation. A lot of deluxe class do not have wrist rotation. He has a waist swivel. The legs go out to here. There's a swivel right there. The knee bends more than 90 degrees. They've been going all out for these animated characters. The foot tilts forward that much. I wish it was more, and I wish it could actually tilt back, but it bumps there because of the transformation. You do get ankle pivot. It stops there, but if you force it, you do get more ankle pivot. And bonus, because of the transformation, there's a hinge right here. If you pop this up, it gives you better access to do this because it locks tight. You can break that, push this forward, and now he has friggin' ab crunch. And since he can look up, it goes with what I always ask for. If you have ab crunch, please be able to look up. And it's not even designed to, it's designed to have that ab crunch. It's like a hidden special feature. So there you are with that. And I like this. Because of the way his arms work, you can pull his arms like all the way in front of his body. I love it. He has ports right here on both sides, 2 ports on the back, 2 ports on the side, none on the bottom of the feet, which is surprising. And he doesn't have a stand port that I can find anywhere. That is very surprising. Every figure has stand ports. But if you look at him, he has no waffling. None. Like, the detail they put up in there is nice. They did put some extra detail on his robot parts on his back. And look at the way the back of the legs look. He is fully filled in for the deluxe price point. And they gave him a bunch of articulation. And you can see it right here. But he has pinned wheels and he rolls awesome. Great. You could put the rockets on his back if you wanted to. Like that. You could put them on his side, but they don't stay in there that tight and his arms will bump into it. Or you could put them on his legs even. For extra added effect, you can grab these right here, which I believe the pegs are like is it 3mm or 2mm? Whatever stand port size pegs are. You can put that in there and give him like a blasting off effect. Unfortunately, you can't put the siege blast effects in there because the peg hole is that tiny. You can peg this inside of a blast effect because it's stand port size, but yeah. Right here on the arm, if you open that door up, you can swing the hand in. Do that on both sides. Now we can put the hands kind of in this orientation. But we can go ahead and plug in the little stingers. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna plug it together. And then go ahead and plug his hand into that one. And now he has access to his stinger effect that he did on the cartoon. Now, let me move this around. Came loose because I have his shoulder a certain type of way. But now you can't put the blast effects on the rockets. But I can get this effect right here from, I forgot his name, that Battle Master from, I think it was Earthrise. You know what I'm talking about, the little orange guy. I almost forgot to talk about the fact that he can hold the rockets in his hands as guns, since he has 5mm ports in his hands. So you can do that. We can go the extra mile and put these in there to give them a better look, to actually have some type of paint on there. Now this doesn't fit on just one, so there's that. But this is an option. But final thoughts on his robot mode. I really like this. I can't believe it. I mean, for the size he is, I guess they went for what most third-party companies are going for. You get a whole bunch of articulation. He gets a lot of accessories. And they just charge you what they charge based upon all the engineering that they put in. So his articulation is crazy. It's basically on the level of third-party figures this size. And I like that he can do stuff like move that hinge down to be able to get into a T pose. Like normally it would just stop right here and that will be that. You know, he can almost do it without lowering it, but There we go. But because of that, he can move his arms all around. And he can be animated just like the universe he comes from. So I really enjoy him. The hindrance is the arms bump up against his body. The neck is very freaking tight. The chin bumps up against there while you're rotating it. And it's like difficult to kind of grab the chin so you can look up. Especially if you have giant man hands. The feet not being able to go back is aggravating, but he's still great to me. Here he is with a couple of other deluxe class figures, and as you can see, he is definitely tiny. But like I said, he got way more articulation than them. I'm not gonna lie, they are probably getting over on us, but at this point, I'm so used to paying a lot for stuff that I'm just numb to it. I'm super happy with them, so it's just like I'm accepting of it at this point, whether that's good or bad. But I do like that he is in scale. He's in proper scale because he's supposed to be smaller than the other figures. Here he is next to his other animated universe brothers. Just need Bulkhead and Ratchet. I know we have a Bulkhead in Legacy, but he's Prime Universe and not really built like Bulkhead was on that show. Here is Reveal the Shield Lugnut, and here's Leader Class Dreadwing I just picked up. Transformation. Could be complex, maybe not. But I'm gonna open this panel and rotate the hand in like that. Rotate this panel, and then lift up the arm to meet up with that like that. Basically, you bring it down and just leave it like that for now. Open up this panel, put the hand in, move that around and make the arm like match up with that like that for right now. I'm gonna rotate the waist backwards, lift up on the chest, and make this match up with that. And just have the head right there. Now the feet. You can open up this panel. If you had that knee pad up, put it down like this. Push the foot in. His heel support right there. Push that in. And then rotate this whole thing right here. And on this side, shut it. Open this up. Push that in if it's not already down. Put the foot into the legs. Rotate this. Put his heel support up into there. Shut this, and now we can push his legs together. This joint right here, his ab crunch is tight. You'll have to push on that. Bring this down until it tabs into the bumper, or the hood I should say. And now bring this down, open that up, put it like this. Move the arms forward. Basically this hinge needs to go back, and there's a peg right there that goes into a groove on the back of the arm right there on both sides. Basically we need to get the arm over top of the leg right here. Push that back. And get this peg behind there. So once we do that, we need to line up the peg hole, which seems easy. I got it. So basically push the arm over top of the leg, push this tab up under there, and get this tab going right there. Then squeeze, get everything into position. Make sure you don't knock other stuff out of whack, which I just did. But basically he's done. Kind of looks like he's not done in this area, but he's done. He's a car. This is what it looks like in the front. They painted the headlights. Let me turn the lights down. They painted the headlights. They painted all the grill right there. They painted the stripe. The little police light is red on the top, which is cool. Nothing's painted on the back. But what is cool, because he has pin wheels, he rolls awesomely, like really fast, especially compared to other deluxes, because they have usually pinned on wheels. But let's look at the wheels. And we can, here, he can fit blast effects right there, so it looked like he's taking off like. Or we could go ahead, you know what, I'm gonna leave this on there. We could put these here if you wanted to. For whatever reason, these ports right here are very loose, so they will probably fall out if you like drop it or bump it. You could do that. You could have them up here as weapons. I think sometimes he did half transform so he can sting people. You could replicate that with that, or we could put it in this direction if you want it. And let's let you see this. You know what? That will be rubbing on the ground. Let's see if I can do it without this. Let's see if I put it like this. Will it still roll? Yes. It still rolls if you have it down like that. So that's cool. I will probably have them on the side or up there. That's how I had it on the show. They used to be up here. A nice little tiny car. Here he is next to Optimus, and as you can see, he is still in scale, even in this mode with Optimus. So that looks great. We could bring Prowl up here, just to have everybody here, but Prowl is definitely not in scale. Prowl will have to be a core class size figure. And here is Studio Series Ironhide, because he is also in vehicle mode. All in all, I really like how the vehicle mode came out. It really makes me think of Transformers Animated looking at it. Right there. And one thing that this has in common with the original Deluxe, the stripe right here isn't symmetrical in robot mode. So they have that still going on. So that's cool. Reverse transformation. You can go ahead and detach this from the back on both sides. On kind of like unplug and just get the arm out to the side. If you do more than necessary, like half transform it, so be it. But we can lift this panel up. It pegs right there and folds back flat right there. You can lift this up, go ahead and straighten his ab crunch all the way. Rotate the legs while we're here. We can bring this panel down and make sure you like kind of push up on the head to make sure that that feeds through. And the back of the inside of the windshield goes on that peg that's on his belly. So make sure that plugs in there with a little bit of black abs showing right there. Now we can get the arms rotated up into this orientation. You can move the panel down, rotate the hand out, shut it, and move his arm into that orientation. This one's shut. You can open that back up, rotate the hand out, shut it, and the arm, it's kind of like it transformed itself basically. You can separate the legs, go back here, open this up. Just to make it right, pull this panel out, rotate it like this, bring the heel out right here, bring the toe down and shut this. Open up the hood, bring this little knee pad thing out, rotate it so that the wheel is back there, bring the heel down, bring the foot down, shut it. And now he is a Bumblebee robot again. Anywho, thank you all for watching this. I super appreciate you for watching it this far. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.